Because now this 100% plays around Dark Skies. He only gets to do 6 damage with his Dark Skies, which means that it's very likely my 2/5 lives. If my 2/5 dies to a Dark Skies if he decides to play it, I'll just leave. I'll just be done for the day. You know. If that happens, the universe is like, nah, for the day, so. Well, this deck has definitely fallen from grace. It's not awful. It's definitely a deck that you can still use to climb. It's still very, very effective in the early game and even mid game up until about turn 4 or 5, even 6 if you can get a good Skull of Gul'dan off. It does now fall off much harder though. It doesn't have nearly as much closing because it doesn't have the Warglaives, and Metamorphosis does 2 less damage. So if you think about it, essentially what happens is, let's just say you hit their face like 2 times with this weapon. Minion, face, and then like face again. So you miss out on 6 damage. Let's just assume you only draw 1 Warglaives. In any given game, now that I run Sightless Watcher and an extra Vulpera Scoundrel instead of 2 Warglaives, on any given game, I now do 1 to 8 damage less in any given game. Assuming I draw several cards, on curve, I'll get 1 Warglaives, maybe Metamorphosis. If I do get Metamorphosis after I draw a Tome of the Skull of Gul'dan, I'll probably get 6 to 8 damage less out of a given game. Yes, you do have a little bit better early tempo with the Sightless Watcher and an extra Vulpera Scoundrel, which is nice. But I don't think it makes up for that damage, especially considering the Warglaives allows you to get over taunts. Because if you have it and a Twin Slice, you can do a ton of damage, not only to their taunt and get over it, but also to their face. Like, Warglaives was such a useful card at winning games if they got like a Shield of Galakrond out, or even just any taunt. That's just the 5 mana taunt. Warglaives was so good at getting rid of that and allowing you to continue going face that without it, the deck does actually struggle a lot. Like, this card was absolutely mandatory in decks. And if you want to run it, you can try to and take out an extra Vulpera Scoundrel and the Sightless Watcher and try to run 2 copies. I personally think at 6 mana it's dead, but maybe you'll prove me wrong. I actually think that if you want to try it out, go on ahead. I do think that the card is extremely important, so if you can still run it successfully, go right on ahead. I just think it's kind of clunky now at 6. If you have any questions about the deck, feel free to ask. I would be more than happy to answer. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't be a part of the 75% of people that aren't subscribed. Subscribing is the best way to support me, which allows me to keep doing this further into the future, which is something I want to do. And if you're already getting recommended my content and watching my stuff, it's something I'm assuming you want me to do. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Battle Mage, very keepable. Other 2, you don't really want. You want to have as good of a curve as you possibly can. You want to just flood the board and hope that the priest doesn't have removal. And then if they don't have removal on curve, you win. Because that's how aggro works in Hearthstone. Basically, if you don't have removal on curve exactly when you need it, you lose. It's kind of crazy how powerful aggro is. Like, I'm probably going to make a video about how crazy aggro is in Hearthstone, but it is problematic. It really is. The fact of the matter is there's no real way of people coming back into the game if you get tempo and you don't have the removal on curve. Like, if he doesn't have Breath of the Infinite, or I guess if I miss a turn 2 or turn 3 play, which is unlikely, but I guess possible, he will most likely win. If he coins out Breath of the Infinite, okay. He now has a chance. He actually has a chance at winning the game now, all of a sudden. But he just used one of his forms of removal right now, which means that it's quite possible that he doesn't have one for when I play my Satyr Overseer and flood the board with that, and you just keep applying pressure and make it very difficult for him to do anything. I don't know. Like, if you play as aggro, obviously aggro needs to be strong enough to win games, and I get that, but I just feel like it's so bad a lot of the time. We're gonna trade so he can't kill my 4/2 and go face. He just used Breath of the Infinite, which makes me think he doesn't have another one. And if he does, we just play Satyr Overseer number 2, Skull of Gul'dan to generate some more resources, and we're fine. Renew, he's going to look for Holy Nova, Breath of the Infinite. He's going to get it for sure, 100% of the time he gets it. Or Shadow Madness, take the 2/2, hit my 4/2 end turn, then I play Satyr Overseer, Hero Power again, and then just slap face. And then it's just a vicious cycle. Where if he doesn't have removal, I win. Ooh, that's not bad for him, actually. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid, actually. Give it Reborn? Well, that's a little annoying, actually. To be quite frank with you. Do I play another Satyr Overseer? Or is that greedy? I think that's greedy. If I play this... I mean, why not be a little bit greedy, right? Why not try to be a little bit greedy? There's no problem with a little bit of greed every now and then. No problem at all. I have to play that anyway, so I get the Skull of Gul'dan, so I might as well do it. And then just kill that. I'm really sad that he got taunt, though. That was really BS, to be quite frank. We get to do a ton of damage. He already used a board wipe. If he didn't have it for the last turn, I'm assuming he doesn't have it for this turn. Skull of Gul'dan will refill my hand even if he does wipe the board. And then we just kill him. Like, he gets to kill a 4/1. But that's about it. Is that Vulpero Scoundrel number 2? Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, how did he get most of his cards? What is happening? Well, that's fine. Penance is whatever. Beaming Sidekick. Would have liked that before. Maybe I want to just empty my hand first. I think emptying my hand first might actually be the call. Before I play Skull of Gul'dan. Because I just want to play on curve. And I already know that I want all of the cards in my hand to be played. Maybe that's silly. But I really genuinely think that doing this in flooding board is right. He still can't play Soul Mirror yet. It's a turn away from happening. So flooding the best time to flood the board is now. Then bait out Soul Mirror. And then with my cheap stuff, I'll restabilize the board after the fact. I feel like that just works. I feel like it works relatively well. Oh. He has another Breath of the Infinite. My 4/1 lives. Breath of the Infinite was a discovered card. Gotta love to see that. Alright, Skull of Gul'dan time. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Discover a spell first. Let's see what we get. Inner Demon. If he doesn't get a taunt minion, could be huge amounts of damage. I think I want to go with that to try to hit him next turn with it. And then we just flood the board again. Because we have to. We'll hold on to a charge of the weapon just in case, though. Soul Mirror sucks. It wipes my board, but it leaves the 2/1 up. And I'm fine with that. I'll just try to push damage as much as I can. Odds of him having Soul Mirror are technically low. 11 and 30 chance of him having Soul Mirror right now. He already used both of his randomly generated spells. We're fine. We're fine. Now he's probably thinking, like, how do I deal with this? He already used a Penance, a Breath of the Infinite, a discovered Breath of the Infinite. He doesn't run Holy Nova, probably. This is fine. Another thing, just an interesting factoid for you, is if he plays Soul Mirror, 2 minions live. I can trade my 1/2 into the 2/1 of his that lives. Kill one of his things. Don't have Apotheosis. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18 should be lethal. We're not trading into that, that's for sure. Hit, 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 hit. And we play Inner Demon for 9. And we kill him. Sick. Always gotta count and make sure you have lethal. Or to see if you have lethal. There have been games that I've lost where I didn't check that and it lost me the game. And there have been games where they didn't check it and they didn't realize they have lethal too. And it's just a little thing that you can do to improve yourself. And that's something I'm trying to work on right now, myself. Okay, so Skull of Gul'dan, unkeepable. Beaming Sidekick is actually fairly good. Especially if I can get another 1-drop. The other ones I don't really want or need. Oh. Well, that's a bit surprising. I literally don't draw another 1-drop. 1, 2, 3, 4 would have been good. Aug Merchant is fine, but I wouldn't play it. He's going Quest, which means I need the tempo to win the game. We got Battle Fiend. We actually have a chance at winning the game. Thank God. I need to draw a 2-drop to play around Dark Skies now. If I don't, he just Dark Skies next turn and I lose. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Also, Beaming Sidekick would be good. Oh. That makes me think that he doesn't have Dark Skies. He probably still does. Well, Chaos. It's fine. Dark Skies kills that off. There's nothing I can really do about it. Dark Skies was gonna wipe my board either way. No matter how I traded there or what I did, or even if I didn't trade, I could have done maybe 2 more damage. First of all, he would have been healed apparently. Second of all, it would not have mattered. Frozen Shadow Weaver doesn't really help that much. I think I just go with Vulpera Scoundrel. And don't pump him up. I feel like I'll be able to play that at some point soon. As long as I draw a cheap card, I can play it in Spectral Sight and hope to draw. Then he plays Artificer. No, he just Nether Breaths my 2/4. I have Altruist. I have Twin Slice. You're gonna Soulfire it? And you lose a Plot Twist. Wait, that's huge. Wait, that's such a big loss for him. Draw 2 cards. That's very important for me. And then I don't want to overcommit and play into Crazy Netherwing though, so let's just do this. If he plays Crazy Netherwing, I freeze it and play Bone Chew Brawler. And then if he doesn't play it, then I feel dumb and I wish that I played Blazing. Mortal Coil? Yeah, actually that makes sense. Gotta somehow kill that Artificer. It needs to die. It has to die right now. Oh, we have Twin Slice. Oh my God. We have 2 Twin Slices. Oh, that's sick. That's insane. I miscalculated. I'm so dumb. I needed to Hero Power and play this. I, for some reason, thought, boom, boom. I have 1 more health on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's a 1-cost card. I get to save it for Altruist. Mortal Coils, whatever. Plot Twist is not great. Okay. I could have, I think, done like 2 more damage overall to his face, which I don't know how big it would have been. He's also out of Plot Twist, which is nice. Okay, it's fine. Heals a little bit. It's whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Skull of Gul'dan, we play Skull of Gul'dan. We play that thing. We're gonna get off the sickest Altruist play you've ever seen in your life, and that's the only way I can beat him. The only way. It's gonna be insane. Maybe I should have played some minions. Maybe I should have played some minions. But first of all, it's already gonna get board wiped this turn. Look, see, it was already gonna get destroyed. Freeze the big boy. Give it Divine Shield just to protect it. Skull of Gul'dan again. And then we'll Altruist something fast. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Okay. We have good potential here. We have great potential here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With some free cards as well. Oh boy, oh boy. With several free cards, actually. With 2 more frees. And then we just get to smack him for a ton of damage. Like, I feel like the odds of me winning aren't that low. Especially if I'm able to finish him off with like Metamorphosis the very next turn. He's gonna trade in here or something, right? Well, that's upsetting. He kind of does my job for me though, right? Ah! He only, it's an 8/8. Oh no. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 cards I can play. I can only play 7. No, I can play him too. I can play 8, right? I can play 4, boom, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. I can play 7 cards maximum. That's it. Shit. That's super bad. That's super bad for me. Well, we do it anyway. It's the best way that I have of dealing damage. Boom, boom. Boom. Play. 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 Freeze this one because it's annoying me. And then I guess pass. I don't need to hit it. I can ignore it with Kane's Sun Fury next turn and finish him off. Unless you draw healing, which puts you maybe out of range of killing you. Okay. I killed off one of them, which was big. I killed off most of his board and 7 damage to his face with a good Altruist play. I've got Divine Shield on one important minion. I didn't want a second slice. I didn't want to play the other second slice. Okay, that's fine. Deals a lot of damage. That's whatever. Kills my weapon. And then Altruist dies. Nether Breath. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can do 10 damage. But I'll be able to finish him off next turn. As long as I don't die this turn. Which is probably going to happen. I'm probably dead. It doesn't matter. Gosh darn it. I don't want to give away my hand. I'm probably dead this turn. I'm just going to accept it. Oh, if I had had one more card with the Altruist play, I would have won. Man, that was close. That was close. The game would be over right now. Could I have done it different? Could I have played better? Could I have somehow survived that game? Why am I doing this? Also, if he didn't... Am I dead? Did he just get lethal? No? Okay. Wait, where did he gain life from? Where did he gain life from? No, he didn't. He didn't gain life. He didn't gain life. He didn't gain life. It's fine. We're fine. We're chilling. And then we also have Gladebound Adept. Oh, we actually won. Oh, that Altruist play was sick. Oh, it was not fair. I did 7 damage to his face. If he didn't have that extra taunt, I would have won the turn before. Maybe I could have played one extra card. I don't think I could have. I think I maxed it out. But it's fine. Altruist is ridiculous. Alright. So we get rid of these two. Bop, bop. We keep Twin Slice. Maybe we shouldn't have kept Twin Slice. If it's Zoo, I get rewarded. But if it's not, I don't. And I should have played around Quest, because it's probably... No, he got rid of his leftmost card. So it's not Quest. It might actually be Zoo. Oh, shoot. Useful things, eager to share. Alright, play 2. And, coin hero power. I don't need to Twin Slice. It was Zoo. I am gonna get rewarded. That's surprising, actually. That's really weird. I don't know if I would have played the Fiendish Servant that turn. If he had another card that was a 1-drop, especially considering the Death Rattle is as good as it is. Do I win or lose this matchup? I have no idea. I haven't played against that many Zoos. I'm gonna have to play Bone Chew Brawler. I wonder if you could end your turn, buddy. See what I did there? Wonder if you could end your turn. It's a joke. It's a funny. I pulled a fast one on him. Discover a dragon. Do I Twin Slice to kill it? Or do I let it live and just go face? This is a problem. This is a big problem. I need to draw a 1-drop. I guess Chaos Strike might be better because I get to draw a card. And I will play that and kill it. I mean, Chaos Strike might have been better because I get to draw a card, but I get left with a 2-3 on board. It's pretty good. That's fine. That's fine. I get to Beaming Sidekick. That's huge. Let's draw a card first because drawing is always important. Let's Beaming Sidekick that and then go face. We get to Beaming Sidekick it again next turn. Or play Satyr Overseer and go wide. I don't know which one I want to do. I think I want to go wide and hope he doesn't have Magic Carpet. Because if he has Magic Carpet, I'm doomed anyway. Doesn't matter how I play if he has Magic Carpet. Satyr Overseer goes wide, which is good. If he plays a minion, I can kill said minion, which is good. Maybe I can kill the minion. It depends on what he plays, I guess. He's going to play a 5/5. For 4, he's going to draw 3 cards, and then the Imp's going to pump up a ton of stuff, and there's just nothing I can do. Uh-oh, a second Scrap Imp is not ideal at all. Not in the slightest. That's bad. That's bad for me. Repair Scoundrel is fine. We just develop a board and we go face. We try to go as wide as possible, as quickly as possible, and that's the best we can do. Magic Carpet, 2 1-drops. Kills off both of my biggest things. And then I'm left with very little. I'm left with very little. If he has Magic Carpet into 2 decent 1-drops. It doesn't even have to be decent 1-drops. It just has to be 1-drops. Oh. Weird. That's really weird, actually. So I get to pump up my 2/5 some more. And then kill off his 5/6. Or just go face. I could just pressure face damage, actually. Because I have a lot of direct damage, and Zulok has very little, if any, heal at all.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Let's discover a spell. I should have done that first, but if it's silence, we can just silence that or something. Mana Burn? Ooh, he's got mostly 1-drops. But this will at least limit his turns slightly. I don't need to go wider, because I already have a wide enough board. I think Mana Burn's the correct play over Hero Power. It's just his stuff's going to be majorly pumped. So this way he only gets to play a couple of things and I might be able to finish him off. Big emphasis on might be able to. It's just by doing that he can't Magic Carpet and kill off my board, which sets me up for something good. Even though I get 1 less 2/2, he gets to play ideally 2 less minions, which is huge. Especially considering I have a big taunt. He's got a pretty big taunt too as well though. So that's... I get to play Kayn though. Kayn ignores taunts. That's by design. Interesting. I don't think he bursts me here. Even if he has double Sunfire, does it kill me? Oh my god! This man is a monster. This man has no chill. This man is actually insane. Hit. Play Glavebound Adept. We'll finish him off next turn. But also, that play was kind of nuts. I did not expect him to commit to a Plague of Flames there, but to be fair, he really couldn't deal with my board, so I guess it made sense. But my goodness. I don't know how I really won this game as handily as I did. I have no idea. I have 0 clues as to how this went as smoothly as it did. He gives it taunt. You can ignore taunts with Kayn. He soul fires it, and then gives it taunt. I can still ignore taunt, so it doesn't matter. What? What? Why will you discover such an expensive dragon? He probably realized after the fact that that was going to happen. We'll just... No, that's enough. But we'll also just play the second one, and we'll kill him. This deck can win games, baby. pay no heed to my ranking. I just want to let you know that I played against, as soon as I switched to stupid Demon Hunter, I played against like 4 out of my next 6 games were warriors, man. Like, I hadn't played against a single warrior all day. I was like, Demon Hunter might be good today. And then boom, mostly warriors as soon as I switched. And that's just, it feels bad, man. Some matchups are just unwinnable, especially as an aggro deck where there's less outplay ability. So you have to just understand that. But I guess 4 out of 7 were warriors because this is the 3rd game. I lost all the warriors and I've won all the other matchups. I think I might have lost one other one. But the point is, this deck is still fine as long as you don't play against too many warriors. Alright, so opening hand, keep, dump, dump. Chaos Strike's usually not that bad, but I don't really want to keep it. I need to get 2 drops and 3 drops in order to get enough things on the board to play around Dark Skies. He kept his leftmost card, which means he's probably Quest. I knew that going in. Like 90% of the time, it's going to be Quest, maybe even 95. Well, I guess there's Galakron and Zoo. So I'd say like 80% of the time it's going to be Quest, maybe 75, and then the rest are going to be the other 2. Battle Fiend. I want to get the Divine Shield on the Bone Chew Brawler. I think that it's just more important to do that on the Bone Chew Brawler. Because, and this is important, it gets buffed when it takes damage. So even though I'm going to still get wrecked by Dark Skies, this gives me the best chance of winning, assuming there isn't a Dark Skies. Although, this is probably actually better. This is better. Because now this 100% plays around Dark Skies. He only gets to do 6 damage with his Dark Skies. Which means that it's very likely my 2-5 lives. If my 2-5 dies to a Dark Skies if he decides to play it, I'll just leave. I'll just be done for the day. You know. If that happens, the universe is like, nah, for the day. So, you know how it is. Rain of Fire. Okay, he's setting up for potentially Dark Skies this turn. No way are you going to Soul Fire it. Oh my god, wait, you actual monster. He lost a Crazed Netherwing. He did actually use a lot of things here, which is nice for me. I think I want to play this in Hero Power and just start Hero Powering and hitting his face as much as possible. Let's see what I get off of this. This is a good card. This is a turn 4 play with my Hero Power and this. I think it's still Umberwing, though. Like, this is a great late game I think I have to take that, actually. I kind of have to. That Rain of Fire was sick, though. That Rain of Fire was super sick. My stuff dies to Dark Skies, but Frozen Shadow Weaver and then Og Merchant is good. Oh my god, this is such a bad spot to be in. This is so gross. But ultimately, it's fine. I get to probably just play... Oh, he's plot twisting. He's desperate. His Rain of Fire, Soulfire play was his best option, to be fair, though. Frozen Shadow Weaver hit his face. I don't know if I want to Og Merchant or Hero Power. If I play Og Merchant, what do I play around? I could play around, potentially, the Crazed Netherwing if I give something Og Merchant. But he already lost 1 Crazed Netherwing, so the odds of having a Crazed Netherwing with another dragon with only having 5 cards in hand, I feel like is slim. So I feel like I should just go for more damage here. 2 more damage versus keeping this alive. I think keeping it alive is probably best. We'll just do it. It keeps my 4-2 alive for Crazed Netherwing. It allows me to apply more pressure to the board. Odds are he doesn't have Crazed Netherwing, but I still think it's better to put minions on the board. I do 2 less damage, but I like almost guarantee more damage in the future. Dark Skies can't do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'd need 8 cards in hand for Dark Skies to actually work well. Nether Breath is fine. He does have a dragon in hand, so I do have to watch out for that one. But I think it's fine. We'll play this and this. We'll hit him. And kill that off so he can't get rid of the Divine Shield and just keep going face. We have Metamorphosis and Gladebound Adept for a total of 12 direct damage he can't really interact with. I think it's going to be Metamorphosis hit next turn. And then Metamorphosis, or then Hero Power, Gladebound Adept the next turn for turn 7. Unless I think it's more important to get the Gladebound Adept out now, which it might be, just for pressure on board. You know, it's probably more important to get the Gladebound Adept out on board right now. Plot twist again. He's really trying to finish his quest here. Hoping he draws one of those taunt that gains him life. If he doesn't, he's in a bit of trouble. And it doesn't look like he does. Dark Skies won't save him. Another Nether Breath would buy him a turn. Okay, never mind. We still win. Also, we drew Skull of Gul'dan, so after we play our other big things, we just get to refill our hand, which would have been sick. Alright, so this is a really good combo. We want another 1-drop, though. If we can get another 1-drop, we might be able to take control of the board. If we can take control of the board and play around a Dark Skies, we should win. Okay, he plays quest. He greets me. I will greet him as well. We've been losing focus on the game recently. We're going to reel it in. We're going to reel it in. We're going to start playing perfectly again. And we're going to focus rather than getting tilted and blaming luck. Even though luck has had a huge portion of this. I've lost like every coin flip in the past couple of days. Most of them. But you know what they say. You can't win them all. That telegraphs to me that he doesn't have Dark Skies. Why would he play his own minion if he had Dark Skies? Why wouldn't he just life tap? Why would he play a card? Right? So doing that means that he probably doesn't have Dark Skies. And if he does, then it was a misplay. Because now his Dark Skies only gets to do 5 damage. And he can't kill the board. Right? So for the most part, a misplay. We're going to hope for a card that's better than what we have. Frozen Shadow Weaver is huge. Frozen Shadow Weaver is absolutely massive here. If I hit in, that plays into... That'll play into the thing. The thing being, Netherwing. So we're going to freeze it and just go face. Plays around Dark Skies, plays around Netherwing. He's Quest, so he doesn't run Plague of Flames. He's not Galakrond, so I don't have to worry about the 3-1 and then Plague of Flames to kill everything. Like, I don't have to worry about those. He's trying to think, like, how do I beat this? And the answer is, you really don't at this point. I don't want to play the Satyr Overseer. That plays into... Oh my god. I guess I Frozen Shadow Weaver a second thing. It plays into the... Oh. It would play into it so hard. It would play into it so hard. But if he has the Crazed Netherwing and I play this, he can't kill it. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to freeze one of them. It'll die to the Crazed Netherwing. He can't double trade. Hit this, and it plays around Crazed Netherwing. Still. And it plays around Dark Skies as well. Because his minion is left on the board. Which is fantastic. We're saving the Twin Slice with the Cane Sun Fury because I ignore taunts. It'll just be a lot of burst. And the Satyr Overseer we didn't want to play because if he plays Crazed Netherwing, I want a way to re-stabilize the board and gain it back. Which is what Satyr Overseer is going to do. So we've now played around Dark Skies. We played around Crazed Netherwing to the best of our abilities. Like, I now get to chunk him for a decent amount of damage on the bright side. And just, yeah. That's fine. He has another dragon in hand. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Actually, the Og Merchant's sick here. Now we flood. We hope he doesn't have more heal. We do a ton of damage, as much as we possibly can. And then we try to finish him off with this in Hero Power next turn. We have 8 damage in hand. He has to figure out a way to wipe the board while also healing. Another Crazed Netherwing won't do it. Crazed Netherwing and Nether Breath won't do it. Artificer Nether Breath would do it. But some things of mine would stay on the board, and I might still be able to close it out depending on if I draw, like, something good to close the game out with. So, need to start playing smart again. I realize that my rank has been dropping, and it's just been a snowball effect on myself. So I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to focus more on the game as a whole, rather than bad luck. But again, as I said, those of you who've been watching my stream, y'all know that I've been unlucky. But I've handled that unluckiness very poorly. Because Hearthstone is a game that goes back and forth with luck. I had a bad day or two that were part of luck. But then the next bad day, which was today, was definitely my own fault. Like, the tilt kind of continued. But it's fine. He hits that in. Dark Skies is fine. And then plot twist. He perfectly dealt with it. Does he heal? If he doesn't heal, we win. I need to wait and see if he heals. He does not heal, so we win. Sick. I needed to see, because if he healed, then I would have played Volpera's Scoundrel and looked for more damage. But he didn't, so we ended up just killing him. That's sick. Whew. He actually had a pretty good early game, too, with 2 Questing Explorers. I just played around it really well with 2 Frozen Shadow Weavers, and I think I just played relatively well.